Final topic, my Malkin's moments. I only have a couple Malkin's moments today, but so college basketball, obviously the NCAA tournament is right around the corner. I cannot wait. I've got two teams I'm invested in, Wisconsin and UCLA, both playing well this year, both in the big dance. I am going to suppress my expectations for those teams because I'd rather overachieve. I'd rather those teams overachieve. But regardless, so when St. Mary's, who was ranked number 23 last night or a couple nights ago on Saturday night, beat number one Gonzaga, that capped off for the first time in college basketball history, the first time that on the same day in college basketball history, the top six teams in the AP top 10 all lost. Gonzaga lost number one. Number two, Arizona was upset by Colorado. Number three, Auburn lost to 17th ranked Tennessee. Number four, Purdue was upset by Michigan State. Number five, Kansas lost to the defending champs Baylor, ranked number 10. And number six, Kentucky lost to 18 ranked Arkansas. It was the first time ever. Top six teams on the same day, not even on the same weekend, but on the same day lost. And this is why I think this NCAA tournament this year is going to be fantastic and absolutely spectacular, is because of the parity that exists in college basketball right now. The fact that there lacks a true and definitive number one overall team. Every team has suffered at least three losses, I believe. Perhaps Gonzaga's only two. I believe Gonzaga's lost three. And there are a lot of teams that can contend. I'm curious to see how the rankings end up shaking out, who the new number one is. Is it going to be Duke, that was currently sitting at number 7? Would they elevate all the way to number one? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see. But this college basketball season, tune into the NCAA tournament. I sure will. I just think there's going to be so much excitement, so much buzz. Obviously, there always is. That's just kind of inherent in March Madness. I think it's one of the best single day, might be the greatest single day sporting event of the calendar year, in my opinion. That first Thursday when the brackets are released and you're seeing 16 seeds against the ones, 15 in the twos, 14 threes. You're rooting for these upsets. Every game is, for the most part, nip and tuck, back and forth. I'm already getting excited just thinking about it. So that was history in the making. Top six teams all lose on the same day in college basketball. And finally, in professional tennis, Novak Djokovic, who had been holding on to his number one ranking for 361 weeks, which was the longest current active streak, lost his number one ranking on the ATP Tour. It's the first time since February 1st of 2004 that either Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, Novak Djokovic, or Andy Murray has been ranked number one in the world since 2004. And this is after Novak Djokovic lost in the quarterfinals at the Dubai Invitational. So Daniil Medvedev is going to take over as the world's number one. Obviously, Medvedev has had a tremendous stretch, winning his first US Open last year, has been the runner-up at the Australian Open the last two seasons, last two calendar years. So this is the first time he's moving up from number 2 to number 1. He became the 27th man to become the world's number 1 ranking. So this is what's impressive, though. Djokovic, again, he had held on to the top spot since February 3rd, which is a great day. It's my birthday, February 3rd, 2020, total 361 weeks. That's how long he's been holding on to the top spot for, which had been the most that any man has held on to the top spot on the tour since the tour's computerized rankings began in 1973. So that's impressive. For a streak like that to finally be broken, you don't see that You don't see that too often. All right, I'm ending a few minutes early, but that's all the time that I've got for today. Thank you so much for joining me right here on Morning Joe every single Monday and Wednesday morning, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 to 11 Central, and 8 to 9 a.m. Pacific. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube page, Morning Joe, J-O, with Jonah Malkin on YouTube. You could follow me on Twitter at Jonah_Malkin or at morning_Joe_. Follow me on Instagram, JMalk97, TikTok, Jonah Malkin. And as always, have a lovely rest of your morning.